getting the diagnosis was, that was whoa. I went back to my office, I locked the door, I sat in my swivel chair, and I remember going round and round and just crying my eyes out. And then having to get home and be like everything was all right. Because to me at that point, I knew I'd got it, but I couldn't accept the way they diagnosed me.
For a number of years, you were going through worry and in the process to get and to fight for a diagnosis, a terminal diagnosis. And I don't remember noticing any worry or concern. You were doing it alone.
That's my biggest regret. Because as a family, we've always been so open. Whenever we've gone through, the good or the bad, and looking back, that support would have been so good. But I also thought it would have been so selfish. You were young teenagers. I wanted you to be having fun, living, not thinking about ifs, buts, and maybes. How did you feel about when I was diagnosed?
I don't remember you telling me. I think that, people say, oh, I remember where I was when this happened. I don't remember it. I just remember after, I just had loads of questions. And I was searching, Googling, like everyone does, going, what is dementia? What is young onset or early onset dementia? And to be honest, there was very little. That it was just sciencey information that left me more confused. But how did you actually manage to mask it so well?
It was very lonely. There was lots of tears on my own, but I started Googling and I found Admiral nurses. And that was a conversation. I waited till you were all at the house and I phoned up and I cried and I cried, but they gave me a glimmer of hope. It wasn't the end of the world. I could have a life. I could have a useful life. I could see more of my family growing up. Everything up to that point with doctors, nurses had been negative.
The first diagnosis made you, told you you've got 2 years.
Yeah.
Where are we now?
8 years?
8.
Yeah. Because I didn't think I'd see my 50th. There's my 60th coming up.
The amount of life you've lived since, from, not telling people about it to now telling anyone you can about it.
Yeah.
And, policy, decision stuff and changing the way the health system treats people with dementia. All I can do is be inspired by what you do every day, right? It's mad.
I'm living my best life. I'm making memories. I'm not saying no to anything. And it's like, I'm Ronnie, I've got dementia, and I shout about it now, loud and proud. It gave me a mission that I wanted to make it easier for the next person diagnosed and the next person living with it.
Do you think dementia changed our relationship?
I think it's changed our family, and we all seem to get closer, a lot closer as a family. Every night I go to bed, I worry I won't be myself in the morning, and I thank God the next morning that I am me. But I'm praying there's a lot more of me to come. Look out.